Jay-Z is one such icon, an American entrepreneur, investor, music producer, songwriter, and rapper.
Can't you see we getting money up under you? Can't you see the private jets flying over you?
With a net worth of $1 billion, is the first hip-hop artist to become a billionaire. With 14 #1 albums, with over 50 million albums and 75 million singles sold worldwide, and with 22 Grammy Awards.
Holy Grail! Jay-Z featuring Justin Timberlake.
He believes artists bring an important value to life. He says artists can have greater access to reality. They can see patterns and details and connections that other people, distracted by the blur of life, might miss. Just sharing that truth can be a very powerful thing. Jay-Z was born Sean Corey Carter on December 4th, 1969, to Gloria Carter and Andre Reeves in Brooklyn, New York City. His father abandoned the family when he was 11 years old. They lived in a drug-infested neighborhood of Marcy Projects, where gun violence was prevalent. He attended 3 different high schools, though he did not graduate. According to his interviews and lyrics, at age 12, he shot his older brother in the shoulder for stealing his jewelry. He sold crack cocaine, and he was shot 3 times during this period. He was known as Jazzy in his neighborhood. He later adopted the stage name Jay-Z in homage to his musical mentor, Jaz-O. Jay-Z continued writing lyrics, freestyling, and listening to music. He began his musical career in the late 80s, with brief appearances on several of Jaz-O's early recordings. In 1994, he was featured on the Big Daddy Kane's album, Daddy's Home. Still, in 1995, Jay-Z sold CDs out of his car, and with the proceeds, he teamed up with his friends Damon Dash and Kareem Biggs to create Rockefeller Label in 1995. He says, "I was forced to be an artist and a CEO from the beginning, so I was forced to be like a businessman, because when I was trying to get a record deal, it was so hard to get a record deal on my own that it was either give up or create my own company." After striking a distribution deal with Priority, Jay-Z released his 1996 debut album, Reasonable Doubt. The album reached number 23 on the Billboard 200. Later on, this album would be included in Rolling Stone's 500 Greatest Albums of All Time, and eventually reached platinum status. In 1997, Jay-Z released his follow-up album, In My Lifetime, Volume 1, produced by Sean Puff Daddy Combs. This album was a personal revelation of his difficult childhood and upbringing. This album earned platinum status in the US. In 1998, Jay-Z released Volume 2, Hard Rock Life, which featured the big hit Hard Knock Life, Ghetto Anthem. Volume 2 would eventually become Jay-Z's most successful album, being certified platinum 5 times in the US. The album won a Grammy Award, although Jay-Z boycotted the ceremony, protesting DMX's failure to get a Grammy nomination. Just before the release of the 3rd album, Jay-Z lost his temper and stabbed Lance Rivera at the Kit Kat Club in New York because he believed Rivera had made illegal copies of his 3rd album and made it available to the street vendors. Jay-Z surrendered to the police, plea bargained, and accepted a 3-year probation. Upon reflection, Jay-Z said, "There was no reason to put my life on the line and the lives of everyone who depended on me because of a momentary loss of control. I vowed to never allow myself to be in a situation like that again." Jay-Z's success in the music kept growing. In a span of 7 years, after he started Rockefeller Records label, Jay-Z released 7 albums that sold over 15 million copies. Jay-Z put a lot of work behind each album. In 1998, he won the Billboard Music Award for R&B Albums Artist of the Year. The Blueprint, released in 2001, is one of his most successful albums. By 2010, his net worth was more than $50 million. Jay-Z has won many awards and accolades, 17 Grammy Awards from 1999 to 2013, and 6 BET Awards from 2001 to 2012. In 2010, he won the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards for Favorite Male Singer. In 2017, he became the first rapper to be honored into the Songwriters Hall of Fame. In 2018, he received the Salute to Industry Icons Award at the 60th Grammy Awards.
Thank you so much for this award. I'm very humbled by it. Thank you so much.
In June of 2019, Jay-Z officially became the first hip-hop billionaire, making him the 5th wealthiest African-American and the wealthiest American musician. Jay-Z never went to business school. Instead, he applied his real-life business skills that he had learned on the streets to the business world. He hustled all his life. In Decoded, referring to his unrelenting work ethic, he says, "Without the work, the magic won't come, and look what I embody, the soul of a hustler." In 1999, he started the fashion brand Rocawear with his friend Damon Dash. The clothing line included shoes, accessories, and casual wear for men, women, and children. Rocawear became a big success, with reported sales of $300 million in 2002. A strong-minded business visionary with an energetic go-getter personality, Jay-Z expanded his investments and his portfolio of holdings. He says, "I am far from being God, but I work goddamn hard." He has stakes in Carol's Daughter, a line of beauty products. In 2003, he opened up 4040 Club as an upscale sports bar in New York City. In 2010, he announced his vision to expand his 4040 Club sports bar chain into as many as 20 airports. In 2014, he purchased the Armand de Brignac champagne brand for $200 million. This is champagne which is known for being sold in gold bottles. In 2015, he purchased Aspiro, a Norwegian media tech company that operates the subscription-based music streaming service Tidal. In 2004, Jay-Z purchased a share in the NBA team, the New Jersey Nets, now known as the Brooklyn Nets. He also purchased a share in the Barclays Center, where the Nets play. He sold his stakes both in the Nets and Barclays Center in 2013 when he launched his own sports agency, Rock Nation Sports. He is certified as an NBA and MLB sports agent. In 2020, it was announced that Rock Nation would partner with Brooklyn's Long Island University to establish the Rock Nation School of Music, Sports, and Entertainment. His personal life has been showcased as much as his entertainment career. Jay-Z married the famous singer Beyoncé Knowles on April 4th, 2008. If there is any truth in the saying that behind any successful man there is a successful woman, it applies to this powerful duo. Their first child, Blue Ivy Carter, was born in 2012. In 2017, they had twins, a daughter and a son. They reside in a mansion in the prestigious Bel Air neighborhood in Los Angeles. Beyoncé and Jay-Z were listed as the most powerful couple for Time magazine's 100 most influential people of 2006. In 2009, Forbes ranked them as the Hollywood's top earning couple. Jay-Z also takes an active role in philanthropy. He founded the Sean Carter Foundation with his mother, which donates to various causes globally. Jay-Z stated in one of his songs that the greatest form of giving is anonymous to anonymous, and in his autobiography, Decoded, it is stated that he quietly establishes funds and donates money to many worthy causes. In Decoded, Jay-Z talks about his song, This Can't Be Life, and says this about failure. They thought that This Can't Be Life is one that all of us have felt at some point or another, when bad decisions and bad luck and bad situations feel like too much to bear. Those times when we think that this can't be my story, facing up that kind of feeling can be a powerful motivation to change it. It was for me. The life story of Jay-Z proves to the world that even though the deck was stacked high against him, bad parents, bad neighborhood, bad poverty, bad everything, he turned everything around for himself and became a household name. May we all rise above the deck, no matter how high it's stacked against us, and reach our dreams. As Jay-Z said, "All I got is dreams. Nobody else believes. Nobody else can see. Nobody else but me." Thank you for watching till the end. Please comment, share, like, and subscribe.